Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing my first plan with me in my new planner. Super excited. Okay, so I'm using this kit from Honeydew Paper, and I actually just got these a la carte. I don't know if I should have gotten the whole kit, but I think I can make it work. I don't know. But anyway, this is the Messy Bun kit from, like I said, Honeydew Paper. So here are the full boxes. Here's the functional sheet. I love these flags. The bottom washi and the washi strips. Half boxes weekend banner, a little bit of functional deco, and checklists. So I just got those 4 sheets. I'm also going to bring in, if I need it, I have this sampler that came with my order. It kind of matches, not really, but we're going to make it work. And then I have this other sampler that Reese Plans sent me. These are Bubba Bear Studio stickers, and they're so cute and they match perfectly, so we'll see what I can incorporate from this sheet. Okay, so new planner. Wow, fun times. Okay, I've done a few things in here, but not like a ton. I'm gonna do my monthly shortly. All right, so here we go. Fresh new planner. Yay. The paper smells funny. I don't know what it smells like. Some people say like Krispy Kreme donuts or something like that. I don't get that, but it does have like a distinct smell, but I like the smell. I don't know why, it's just a weird smell, but anyway. All right, so let's start with the bottom washi. This is the exact same bottom washi that I used in another kit previously. I think it was a Glam Planner kit. Yeah, the 90s kit. And I don't know, I just think that's weird that I just happen to have 2 kits with the same bottom washi. So there's not a lot of changes to the new planner, the hourly neutral. It's a lot of the same, which I kind of like, but the changes that I did notice are, so this part here, no thankful thought anymore, just the box. What am I trying to say? The month name is no longer as large as it used to be, and this is no longer a black bar. This is what I'm thinking. When I get the spread done, I'm going to color this in like I do with my weather doodles, just so it kind of matches. And I don't know, I'm going to try it this week and see how it looks. Also, instead of lines, there's little dots, if you notice here. And these are all little dots too. Okay, bottom washi is done. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some weekend washi because this weekend banner is super cute, but it's real simple. And I think it will be cute to throw in some washi banners for that. So I have these, and I think this is what I'm gonna use, but I've done this before. It takes forever on camera, so I'm gonna hop off, do that real quick, and then I will be back. Alright, so we have the weekend washi down, and let's see how this weekend banner is going to fit in here. I think the K is gonna come up, yeah. Okay, don't tear it. That's my goal always. Do not tear the weekend banner, especially when it's pretty. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's really pretty. I also went and added some washi to the flags. Those are new in the new planner. And this is bugging me, but I'm going to cut that off in a little bit. Okay. I think we're good. That looks really cute. I'm glad that I did that. Alright, now we have the full boxes. Let me work on the sidebar a little while. Or for a little while. I don't know why I can't talk today. It's weird that I'm using this kit also on this week because I have nothing to get done. So it's just Messy Bun. No getting stuff done, just... I've seen people like go upside down with this. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. So I'm just gonna line it up, covering the dots, but just barely. Is that crooked? Maybe it's not. Okay. And then let's see, maybe a little bit of washi, and then I don't know. Okay, I do have a habit tracker, and I'm gonna do a to-do list, but I don't have any headers. So I think I'm gonna use like a little scallop and do to-dos. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Okay, so a little bit of washi. Let me use the floral. These are header size, so that's good. I'm just gonna, yeah, hold on. I don't know why that's bothering me, but the little dot is peeking out. There we go. Okay. So then I'm gonna leave a little bit of space and put down this header. Okay. And then I'm gonna put down one of these scallop boxes. And I'll write on there later to-dos. And then I'll just make my own boxes, I think. Okay. I could use these, but they don't line up with the lines very well. But maybe. Let's try it. So I just cut off and made this a 3-heart checklist. And let me see if I can make this work. I really wish that kits would come with them lining up with the lines. I know I don't have to like follow the lines, but like that's who I am and I have to. So usually with these, they're just a little bit too like wide between, oh, that works. Okay, that's cute. They're a little bit too wide, so I always put the first heart just a little bit above where it should be to line up with the lines, and then it usually like works out. But you can't do it with more than 3 hearts in my experience. Okay, then let me do a habit tracker. There's 2 of them, and I only need 1, so I think I'll use this purpley color. And then I need to do my meal planning, and I need to do a cleaning list. I think I'll use like this purple for the cleaning list. And this is how I usually do my sidebar since I use white space. I always need 7 spots for my cleaning list. So I always count up from the bottom. And then put my header for my list there. And I'm just going to take this little vacuum cleaner and put that right there. Okay, and then for meals, man, with the month name being moved up so far, I have so much more room. It's weird. Let me move down my habit tracker, and I'm going to move this up and just add one more thing, I guess, or leave a little space at the bottom because I don't like all that space in the middle. It's weird. Okay, so we're just getting used to the planner together. I really do like the new paper. It's a lot thicker. My only concern is how it's going to work out over the course of the year. I think my planner is going to get real fat, real fast. Okay, I'm going to repurpose this for my meals, I think. So I'm going to cut off the Monday through Wednesday. And I never use the weekly, so this is fine. And then I'm going to use maybe a little bit of washi to cover. I know there's a meal icon too. Okay, I'm going to use this one though. This little circle one. And one of these headers that is kind of plain. that'll work. And then let me just put some washi over that. Maybe this one. I've been missing foil. I haven't been using foil in several spreads. Where's the end? There it is. It'll cover enough for what I need. Yeah, that works. And then I will put this little knife and fork right there. I'll come back with some Sharpie and write in breakfast, lunch, dinner later. Okay, so now let's see here. Looking good so far. Let's see, should we go day by day now? I think so. All right, so Monday. The only thing that I have going on is I have an oil change. Do I have a car? Oh, I do have a little car. So I'm gonna use this little functional deco and a teardrop. And I'm gonna put it kind of in the middle of the day because that's when it is. I don't go by the hours, but I try to plan like kind of chronologically. Okay, so I'll mark that on Monday. Tuesday, I need to upload a video. Let's see what we got here. I can use that. Yeah, I have 2 videos though. I may use a different icon then so that they match because I'm crazy like that. Okay, let me go ahead and do, I need to mark, let me do a half box for this. I'm gonna go out to lunch with a friend. I really like this one. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna put this kind of in the middle of the day. And I'm gonna use that little knife and fork right there for that. Okay, and I need to water my yard, but I'll pull something out for that later. Okay, cleaning list. I'm gonna use another one of these scallops. Okay, and let's see, this little broom, put that right there. And I have a Bill Dew, I like the purple one, or the dark purple. We'll put that right above. Okay, and Thursday, high five for Friday list. All right, I think I'm gonna use, I really like this purple. I haven't used any of that yet. Okay, this little appointment label with let's see. Let me just use this little paper clip. Or do I have something from the sampler? That's pretty cute. Yeah, let's use this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That right there. Little guy hanging out. And Friday is my granddaddy's birthday. I'm gonna use this flag. I'll put it up at the top so that I remember, and I will use these little balloons. Well, it covers up the whole balloon. Oh, let me do the little gift. I'll remember to call him. And God, this week is boring. I'm sorry. Okay, I have another video going up on Thursday, but I'm gonna mark that later. Okay, I need to change my contacts. I'll pull out the icon for that in a minute. And then meal plan and groceries, of course. Oh, I know there's a little grocery bag. We'll use that. And maybe I need a checklist on probably every day, but I'll do that on this day too. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it down to 3 hearts like I told you before. And we'll do this up at the top. And I'll just put this right here and make groceries. One of those things on that list. Okay, and then, okay, I need another to-do list on Saturday. I'm probably gonna go back and put a to-do list on it every day. I kind of liked that last week. So I'm gonna do it again. Okay, I'm gonna put this, it's really hard to line it up when I'm so far away. All right, there we go. And meal prepping on this day. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these quarter boxes. And I'll put that okay, so I'm gonna put my prayers on Sunday first thing. I've kind of gotten into the habit of doing that and I like it. And then I'll put my meal prep right underneath. I kind of don't want to go over my washi, so I'm going to move this down a little bit. Okay. So we're going to go right here. And then this is going to go over. There we go. Okay, and then this will be for meal prepping. All right. Okay, so I also need to have a list of things I need to work on my computer, like planning stuff. So here's another checklist for that. And I'm going to use this little laptop. I'll put that kind of in the middle-ish of the day. Okay, and then I'll just put this right here. That's cute. Okay, and then I think that is all for right now. Let me go grab some more icons that I need and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's finish up a couple things. I can't believe I forgot to finish putting in my full boxes too. Let me go ahead and take this girl. Love her messy bun. I wish mine were that voluminous. I'm going to go ahead and come down a little bit into the washi. The washi's really thick, and I tend to do that when it's so big. And then I'm going to use this one with the coffee over in this corner. Okay. then let's get back into the plans. Okay, so I'm uploading this day. I brought out these from Nikki Plus 3, and I'm going to use the movie clappers. I'm going to have 2 videos go up next week, which is rare. So I'm going to do, I feel like I should add something behind them or something. Yeah, let me use a flag for each of those things. Alright, so over here, this is for this, no, last week's Playing With Me. It's a little big. Let me use the reels then. Is that what you call those things? I'm gonna use these instead. Yeah. Okay. And then over here, this is gonna be my year-long flip through from July to June. Okay. And what else? Oh, I need to water my yard. Okay, I've got these from Nikki Plus 3 also, and I think I want to use these guys. There's not a lot of lime green in here, but I like the purple. So I'm going to try to water on Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and put those up here. Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, and then definitely not doing that at 6 a.m. I don't follow the times. Okay, I'm also going to probably want to mow. I'll just go ahead and put in my little mower from Carolina's Crafts. And I need to change my contacts sometime in here. Let me go ahead and put it on Friday since this is getting a little congested. Yeah, I'll put that right there. And is that all? Oh, I need to choose a recipe. Okay, I'm going to take I'll just use the no. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna take this little asterisk, and this is gonna be, I need to pick a recipe for our July 4th party. So there's that. And I need to wash my brushes. I think maybe the purple. These are from Fox and Cactus. Put that right there. I'm just gonna move everything down a little bit. Change contacts and wash makeup brushes. And I'm gonna need to do my nails. They are in terrible shape right now. That purple is a little too purpley. I think the blue works though. These are also from Fox and Cactus. These little nail polishes. And I'll just put that right there. Okay, and then actually, I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna put this little planner here because that's what this is. It's like a planning to-dos. And then over here, I'm gonna put this over here to edit, spend some time editing, because I'm gonna film quite a few videos today. Okay, and then I think that's all of my extra stuff. Okay, let me go ahead and fill all of this out, and then I will be back. All right, here is all of my pre-planning done, and I'm loving how this is working out so far. Super cute. These used to be my favorite colors when I was a kid. Blue, purple, and pink. So I'm reliving some of my childhood this week. So I'm going to try to add in some more foil as the week goes on, and I will be back to show you the finished spread in a minute. So here is the finished spread all done. I love how this turned out. It's so cute, and I got a lot of use out of these 4 pages that I ordered from this kit. So I was worried that I wasn't gonna have enough, and I had just the right amount, I think. So I have left, I used almost all of the full box sheet. I did cut down a couple of them. Almost all of the functional deco weekend banner, half boxes, almost all of the washi sheet, almost all of the functional sheet, and then I used some gold foiled stickers from this Heidi Swap sheet that I got at Hobby Lobby. And so I think I found just the right kind of balance between foil and not foil. So I just kind of, I really just spread them out, and I love how this turned out. So this is definitely one of my faves, and definitely a good first spread in this new planner. So I hope you liked it. If you do, hit that little like button and subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet. Comment down below with any questions or comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!